Yo, what's up? Hopefully you guys... Oh shit. Hopefully you guys can hear me properly. Just make this a lot smaller. Cool. What's up, my Logify? You can see here. Just see if you guys can hear the music and me. So yeah, hopefully you can hear that. Oh yeah, what's up, Mr. Speaker? How's it going? Right, today I'm just going to be probably just playing around with Vital because I've got some stuff I need to get done in Vital, especially with the competition deadline coming up. I suppose we've got nearly a month, but I need to get one of the prizes ready, and some other free bits and bobs I'm going to give away. So let's just lay out some drums and stuff as context and get going. I'm not using an ASIO driver. Why? Is there some sort of issue? Slapback or something? I never managed to have Ableton and my mic working. The way I do it is I send all my audio, so Ableton is going to Soundflower, and if I'm on Discord, I'll send my microphone to Soundflower as well, and then I can route Soundflower back through to my interface, and then send my voice and the audio from Ableton through Soundflower into Discord or whatever. But I'm using OBS for this, so it means that I can just send the audio from Ableton into OBS, and then within OBS itself, I've just got this a mic input set up there, like an internal microphone input thing set up there. So yeah, I'm on Mac, by the way, just to clear that up in case there's something that seems strange about my Windows setup. Yeah, I should have mentioned that first, really. That's, yeah, kind of important. Better. Maybe we'll just leave it like that for now. Yo, what's up, Karthik? How you doing? Hope you, hope all of you guys had a good Christmas period with plenty of fun. Certainly was a bit different to the usual Christmassy New Year's period, but probably the best part of the year, really. It's the first Christmas I've really enjoyed in a long time. Yo, what's up? How you doing, guys? Glad to see you here. Right, let's get another layer as well for the open hat, and then I think we'll call it there for the drums. Too many samples, man. Give that a go. Nope. There's one I like called like Crooked or something. Might be a nice layer. Let's keep that somewhere. Check it out now. Yep. Why do they leave these massive tails in? Oh, it's 10 gig of silence. Alright. I've got Sonarworks on. Oops, sorry guys. Yo, what's up, Tromel? How you going? Yo, what's up, Twigger? And Dada, how you going? Cool, that'll do for the drums. Just call that CHH roll. CH roll. OH. OHL. CH. Ah, Twigger's from Italy. I didn't know that. You Italians make some fucking good music. Keep going. One of my favourite artists is Italian, actually. His name's, his artist name is Loom, or Slide Loom. He's on a different level, that guy. Really good music. Right. Let's whack all this stuff together. What was it? G. Here. CHG. Oh crap. Cool. Just do a tiny little bit of stuff to stop this peaking so hard. Yeah, the bass is I used the technique from that video I put up last night. It's just like the only processing on it is just one EQ, so quite enjoying that. Not having to do loads of processing just to get something nice or something that I'm happy to work with. Where are we at? Why layer the open hat? I don't know, I just felt like it. It's probably pretty unnecessary, but this has a little bit of fizzle in it, which I kind of like, that layer. Those can stay nice and all dynamic. That needs some free clip though. As does that. Cool. Right. Anyway, enough fuckery. Alright. Do you transpose the drums to the root note of your track? It depends sometimes, but it doesn't have to be the root note. I mean, it doesn't actually have to really need to be in harmony with the track. It's not like essential, but yeah, it can. If you have quite a tonal drum like a snare, then I would recommend tuning it to like, well, at least to be in key with the track. I quite like harmony though over like the root, so I go for like a fifth usually with drums like that, or root, or a perfect fourth. But you just got to kind of go with whatever is working with the track. Sometimes stuff being tuned kind of out of key just sounds good. So I know people will argue with me about that. Oh yeah, and by the way, if any of you want this kick drum that I'm using, I made it, of course, and then it's on my server if you want to download it. It's in the competition materials. Same with this bass patch. It's called Hollow Bass here, but on the materials folder it's called Freebie Bass. So yeah, go and download it and play with it if you want. Anyways, let's make some sounds and things. How much compression and saturation do you do for your drums? And do you sidechain your closed hat to the open hat? I don't really use sidechaining at all, really. Like, ever. Can be kind of cool sometimes, but I just never do it. Compression, again, if you're, I'm quite lazy, so the way I see it is if you're starting with sound with like drum samples that you need to compress, you probably should just go and find some different drum samples. I do more limiting, even though I know like limiting is compression, but like we'll separate them here. So limiting and clipping is generally what I do. At the moment, I've kind of changed my like ethos. So I used to just mix everything as I went, and now I'm just kind of just chucking stuff to make life easy, like I did with the drums. Just chuck some clippers on there, no EQ, just tame the peaks a little bit to protect my ears. And then way later on, I'll actually do the mixing stuff, because if I decide I want to change something later on, or I decide the mix isn't really working, I would have to go back and kind of like fix all the shit I did. So now I just wait until I've got a good amount of stuff done, and then I think about the actual mixing side of things. Or I try to do that more these days anyway, because yeah, it just means I can be even lazier. Anyways, let's get Vital. Vital. Okay. Alright, cool. So, what I've been really wanting to do is rips. Like, I've been missing some of the filters from Serum. I miss them dearly. So I'm just gonna pop and rip some sounds from Serum and chuck them in Vital. So let's just take a saw wave and chuck it through a flange HL6 minus. Do you know if it's possible to save operator presets with a complete processing chain in Ableton? If you want to, if you have his operator, and let's just put some stuff after it. Right, well, if you want to save all of this stuff the way you've set it up, set it up the way you want it, some stuff happening, I don't know, just group them together, and then I'm just going to name this Fabian, and then what you can do is just drag your entire rack into, I don't know, user library or something. So I just go like that, drag it into user library, and just put it in here. And now I can delete that and go in here and just get it out whenever I want it. And it'll be set up exactly as I had it before. And if you want to save all the MIDI information with it too, you can actually drag the entire channel and chuck it into your user library or something, and then you can just pull this channel into any project that you want. What's going on? Oh, safe. How you doing, Sleepwalker? Praveen. Fair enough. So you basically add your saturation color as well for percussions later. Yeah. I mean, basically, what I tend to do with my drums, if they need it, is this. So I'd start, this is my normal thing for drums. I do some EQ, get rid of that horrible spike up there, that's for sure. Don't really need any of that high stuff going on in the snare. That 900 area is pretty nasty, let's get rid of that. I am doing this on a pair of headphones, so it's probably not super accurate. But yeah, so go from there and then limit. And I'd aim for, like, in this case, I'd probably go for like 3 dB of reduction. Maybe a bit less, it sounds a bit too crushed there. Bit less than that. And then I would think about, because you want to do your limiting and stuff before distortion really. Well, if you want it to be consistent, that is. If you want the peaks to be more distorted, then leave it, but I prefer pretty much always to limit first. For those of you who've watched me before, you know that I'm in love with this asymmetrical distortion. It's really nice. Like if we ram it quite hard, really hard, it's just nice. Okay, and let's gain match that one. That's close enough actually. But it really gives drums that like nice power, just upfrontness, which is really nice. Okay, and then I would you guys can't see it, but I've always got my oscilloscope running so I can look at the wave. So yeah, I'd just snip off. Well, sometimes I do a bit more EQ again after that, but actually I will just take a look at it because sometimes the high mids get a bit too aggressive from the asym. Yeah. Why is that there? Let's just use a shelf instead. So we were hitting 17.6, now hitting 18.4. Let's add back that 0.8. And let's see what it's like in context. It's fine. Doesn't eat up that area where the hats need to be. Okay, and then I'll do the free clip or standard clip or G clip, whatever it is you like to use, right at the end, and just do a real hard clip on it. And if there's like excess highs, I would just do a slightly softer clip. But yeah, we'll hard clip here. slightly too much. So yeah, we gain like 2.5 dB of headroom here, which is pretty nice. So let's just sort that out. 2.4, I think it was, wasn't it? So yeah, gives it a bit more bite again. So if we turn all that off, now these headphones really accentuate the highs, now like sort of 10k area. So I'm not actually totally certain about the highs in the snare, but this is why I leave stuff until the end, because yeah, it's easier to just leave it until you've got everything in context, and then you can just make decisions based on everything else rather than being like, oh, this sounds good on its own, because it doesn't really matter if it sounds good on its own, because everything needs to fit together because it's a mix, not a solo. Right, so, and then yeah, to carry on, Praveen, I don't like to do much group processing, like ever really, but right at the very end, if I'm absolutely happy with everything and I'm definitely not going to touch anything, then I would chuck some a posh analog version of glue compressor, just doing like just tapping the tops of the waves, just doing a bit of RMS compression, and then I'd probably chuck it through something like one of the slate racks or something, and not actually do anything to it, but just give it some drive and just bring out some analog goodness in it. Anyway, back to what I was actually meant to be doing. Let's go over here. And actually, I can't be bothered to do this the way I was going to do it, so I'm just going to take this preset, because I know it does what I want it to do. And let's get a C1, or C0. Yeah, C0, and let's draw in an automation quickly. There's that. Okay, and that will probably do. Now let's duplicate that. Actually, no, let's not. Let's just freeze and flatten because we can. What do you think about EQ modulation's movement in hats and cymbals? I don't. What, as in for like as for effect, like a creative thing, or like or what? I mean, yeah, if it's a creative thing, do whatever you want. But if you're gonna modulate your EQ, just mind out for your ears, really. Just don't do anything too crazy. What do you think of small reverb on group bus for gluing sounds? Yeah, sure. Just make sure it doesn't clash with the rest of sounds. I know quite a few people who put little reverb on their hat, their open hat, and a little reverb on the snare. It's usually like a very small plate or something, so it's kind of like that more 2D sound rather than like a room. But yeah, something to play around with. Convolution can be really cool for that sometimes. Anyway, let's go into Vital and see if this actually works. Probably not, but we will see. Are these part of the same thing? Ah, they are. It's pretty cool. Let's do another one. Okay, let's make that a bit smaller. Might make for kind of cool ARP or something. Let's just use Rhythmizer. Let's have the amount be controlled with an LFO, maybe? Why not? Let's try it. And then let's have something control the frequency there as well. Let's have like a random set to sample and hold on a bar, maybe? Perhaps that's a bit too weird. We need to make this a bit longer. Let's just get rid of all the stuff we don't need. What's that? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that's a bit better, a bit cleaner. Now let's go copy. Right, and then let's have a macro that controls the amount so that we can do some weird shit with it. Right, so when that is up, LFO doesn't work. And what I want it to do is okay. Whoops. Oh yeah. Let's just save this one as sparkly 1 SFX or lead SFX. I don't know. And actually, let's just sort off all this stuff for the moment. Let's have velocity control that. Let's just set the ranges up quickly. That reminds me. make it a bit louder with a folder. No, not a folder. Well, I suppose you could do it with a folder actually. I don't want to do it like that though. I want to do it with a, is it slew limiter? I forget now. Or is it the warp? No, it's a warp, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. S. Leave it. Oh crap. Didn't save that. Random release like this. Yeah, we can try it. Some synths that won't work. Might be fine in Vital though. Let's try. Seems to work just fine. So what I'll do is set the value to 0. Yeah, it sounds kind of like the virus comb filter, doesn't it? It's just because it's decaying and it has that weird texture already, because it has that, yeah, that kind of comish inharmonic sound to it, but you just let it ring out and it sounds very similar. Apart from you don't have the problem of pitch that comes with, often comes with comb filtering. Right, so I want to have this so it can control that. So when this is full, yep. So this macro 1 needs to be set up like this. Yeah, so if any of you are wondering why I did that thing with the macro, it's so that I can control the release length with the macro, and then when it gets right to the top, it's then random. So which I think is kind of nice. What might be nice for this is a sample and hold freeze on the pan, maybe? Or maybe we could use the same random so that it will, yeah, wonder, nah, it wouldn't work. The wavetable I used, I went into my preset pack, modular preset pack, and just recorded out the sound called Bubble Sweep in the FX section, the one that sounds like this. Yeah, and then just chuck that in to the pitch splice. And yeah, but it's mainly the time skew that gets it to be all weird and in harmonic, and then the formant to get it to change pitch without ever leaving the same note. That's about it. Yeah, just like my bass tutorial yesterday. In fact, the bass I'm using in this one is that bass from that tutorial, just with one EQ on it, and I think it sounds pretty dope, to be honest. I'm happy with that. Anyways, I'm gonna just disable the thingamajig, the stereo information thing that's happening for the moment, because I'm not mad keen on that right now. Might be able to get some interesting stuff out of this with phaser. Let's take that from filter 1. So this was the other one. The second oscillator is the other sweep I made, so let's see if we can get something to complement it. Very liquidy sound, isn't it? Let's then have some random. Or maybe velocity. So these volumes out a little bit. Does it play random MIDI? Yeah. Yeah. It's very similar to Riffer or the Altar of Wisdom MIDI effects. They're all, there's countless things that do the same thing. I just like this one because it's kind of aesthetic. I'm going to be trying out some other new ones pretty soon though on the channel, so people can have a look at them, see what they think. Some have more features, some have less. Kind of like things to be quite simple, but I do like to have the ability to do more complex stuff if I want as well. So Alright, so now this macro should control which of these plays. Okay. Need to boost this the volume of this whole patch up quite a bit. Effects. Maybe like this. Fabian, if you haven't bought them already, I would just wait a little while just in case something else comes out that is superior in some way. Or you never know, they might update Rhythmizer or something, because it has been out for a little while, so we'll see. Yeah, it's really nice, isn't it? It's a very useful device, I have to say. Right, I'm getting fed up with the sound now. Let's just leave it as it is, actually, and I'll come back and fix this another time. Okay. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I used to set up all my patches so they had no sustain. Well, either no sustain and then modulate the decay, or have full sustain and just do short notes and then modulate the release. But I kind of prefer now having MIDI sequence thing, so I can, chop out a bit that I definitely like, keep that, and then just keep going. Riffer is especially good for that because you can generate a pattern and then pull it out of Riffer and track it straight onto the timeline, which is something I really value. It's really cool. Right, so I believe I saved this now properly. And what was it? Sparkly. But let's initialize, and now let's go make a different sound. I really enjoyed this wavetable though, so let's chuck that back in there and go pitch splice again. Yeah. Let's just get rid of like loads of this. Maybe to like there or something. Okay, now let's also control pitch. What's up, Riaz? Good to see you here. We are screwing around with some weird shit. It's fun. Riaz. Which stream was it? If you can find it, I can probably give you the patch. Or, well, depends if it's in a paid thing or not, but might be able to share the method at least. Oh no, I suppose you can see how it's done now. But anyway. Okay, let's get something interesting happening. Acid vomit. Yeah, I remember that patch. That was cool. I can give you that if you want. I'll share it on the Discord server if you're on there. That isn't from my pack, no. The acid vomit one is just something I made in the stream. Yeah, I'll share it. Why not? I might do a small pack for Serum of just like not leads or anything, just really bizarre sounds like that acid vomit one if people want that. Just for like cheap, basically €5 or something. Oh, it says the link is expired. That's brilliant, isn't it? I'll fix that. I'll fix it now, actually. That's annoying. Welcome. No limit. Never generate link. Copy. Okay. I don't know if I can actually edit the thing right now. I'll try though. Save. I just tried to edit the description, so give it a go. That might work. If not, I'll check it in the chat here as well. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't realise that wasn't working properly. Can't help but laugh at that name you've chosen. Right, what are we up to? Let's get some filter and then some effects. Very innocent or very sinister. It's definitely sinister. There's a channel called Dumping Ground. You can just put whatever you want in there, really. Yeah. Should probably do the delay after in post even, but let's just leave it there anyway. And then let's do a comb filter. Let's do that before that stuff, but after the chorus. we go. Okay, and then let's make macro here. So, and then let's make macro 2, control that amount. But only when it gets right to the end though, perhaps. Yeah, that'll do. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong macro. Wrong thing. Right. In that case, yeah, let's do the macro. Let's just be lazy. What? What have you done, Praveen? What have you done? Right, that's a sufficiently creepy noise. Let's save that. Yeah, that's a nice sound. Oh yeah. When I was playing with swinging bass line. Yeah. Back in the day. I forgot about that. Oops. Bass lines like this. Yeah, the new Forever Jalebi album is spot on, isn't it? It's really good. So I was pretty surprised, to be honest. They released it straight away as soon as we had 2021 start. Right, let's just organise some stuff here so this can turn into something. Something coming here, like that. Maybe even have the groove change a little bit beginning. I can't believe you've made an entire account just to do that. You nutter. Oh, is that the time? Right. Got to call it there, guys. Update on Swiss Army meter. Yes, it is. It's V5, I think it is now. I think this is the final version, actually. It's quite nice. Although you can't get... Oh, no, yeah. It also has this new stuff built into it. Oh, look, you can have more meters. Wow. That's what I want. 4 meters. Yeah, it's got something else built into it now as well somewhere. Here we go. It's got, based on the tempo you're at, it's got the timings, note divisions versus milliseconds or hertz, which is really quite nice, because I was using this other thing called music maths, or just generally actually I was using calculator more than anything because it's quicker, but this is actually really nice because it's very quick. Nice easy way of getting stuff up. So yeah, anyway, got some pretty nice sounds today. I'll just play it through and then I'm gonna have to go, guys. Alright, well, see you later, guys. Have a good one. And yeah, Happy New Year all. See you.